In the mid-1800s, in the Yoruba lands of West Africa, a child named Aina was born into nobility. She was the daughter of the Egbado clan, growing up in the comfort of tradition, surrounded by family, song, and the promise of a future worthy of her royal blood. But that future was stolen. Around 1848, the feared armies of King Gizo of Dahomey swept through her homeland. Dahomey's warriors were notorious for their raids, killing, enslaving, and capturing entire villages. In the chaos, Aina's parents were killed. She, still only a young girl, was dragged away in chains. In Dahomey, captives like her were often destined for slavery or ritual sacrifice. Aina's life seemed to hang by a thread. Then fate intervened. In 1850, a British naval officer, Captain Frederick E. Forbes, arrived in Dahomey on a diplomatic mission. Seeking to impress him, King Gizo presented the little girl as a gift for Queen Victoria of Britain. Forbes, horrified but determined to save her, accepted. In his journal, he described her as intelligent, quick to learn, and possessing the dignity of her noble origins. Aboard his ship, the HMS Bonetta, Aina was given a new name, Sarah Forbes Bonetta, a name that carried both her rescuer's identity and the vessel that bore her away from Africa. When she stood before Queen Victoria, the monarch was struck by her grace, charm, and brilliance. The Queen made Sarah her ward and goddaughter, raising her not as a servant, but as part of her extended household. Sarah was educated in Britain, and though the damp climate often affected her health, sending her at times to Sierra Leone, she excelled in literature, music, and language. She became a favoured guest at Windsor Castle, where Queen Victoria proudly noted her progress in her diaries. In 1862, with the Queen's blessing, Sarah married Captain James Pinson Labolo Davies, a wealthy Yoruba businessman and philanthropist from Lagos. Their wedding in Brighton was a grand affair, attended by British high society. The couple returned to Lagos, where Davies became an influential figure in the city's growth. Sarah gave birth to 3 children, Victoria, Arthur, and Stella. In a lasting symbol of their bond, Queen Victoria became godmother to the first child, named after her. But Sarah's life was destined to be short. Long plagued by illness, she suffered from tuberculosis. In 1880, at just 37 years old, she died on the island of Madeira, where she had gone in search of healing air. When news reached Queen Victoria, she mourned deeply, writing of the sorrow she felt for her beloved goddaughter. From princess to captive, from ward of the crown to matriarch of an influential Lagos family, Sarah Forbes Bonetta's life was one of resilience, tragedy, and legacy. She remains a powerful reminder of how identity can endure, even when torn between worlds.